Information is power, I guess, unless all of your information is geared towards you thinking that everything is about you. Because, not everyone is ever thinking about one person all the time at any point. It's just like, if your algorithm is giving you either criticisms of yourself or adulation or praise, you're creating an ecosystem in which you're the centerpiece of the table. And I just don't think that's healthy. Like, that's not the way I want to move through the world.
Swift, you have to recognize and respect the fact that she is a machine, okay? She is an absolute machine. She will do everything to protect her image.
Taylor Swift and Blake Lively's friendship isn't just fading, it's crumbling right in front of the industry's eyes. Word is, Taylor is ready to drop the ultimate bombshell. She's planning to revoke her title as godmother to Blake's kids after the big engagement news with Travis Kelce sent everything spiraling. Blake, who shares 4 children with Ryan Reynolds, James, 9, Inez, 7, Betty, 4, and little Olin, 2, might be about to face the most shocking fallout yet. For years, Taylor proudly held the role of godmother, even weaving their names into her music and publicly celebrating the bond. But insiders are saying that bond is now hanging by a thread, and Taylor is done playing nice. According to whispers spilled to RadarOnline.com, Taylor's already making moves behind the scenes. Taylor feels she has no choice but to draw a line. Their friendship collapsed months ago, and she doesn't want blurred obligations lingering. That includes her godmother role, one insider revealed. And get this, she's even weighing the idea of sending an official notice, possibly through a mutual friend or, shockingly, through a lawyer, to confirm she's stepping back for good. If true, this would be one of the coldest celebrity friendship breakups in recent memory. Swift walking away not only from Blake, but from the kids she once promised to stand beside. Here's where things get icy. When Taylor's engagement news with Travis Kelce hit the internet, her inner circle lit up. Gigi Hadid and Cara Delevingne rushed in with love and congratulations within hours. But Blake Lively? Silent. Not a word, not even a subtle emoji. And that silence screamed louder than any statement could. Fans immediately clocked the shade, pointing out that someone who was once Taylor's closest confidant didn't even blink at the biggest moment of her life. And Taylor wasn't about to let that slide either. Just one day before Blake celebrated her 38th birthday on August 25th, Taylor skipped the public birthday love she used to shower her with. No post, no shout out, nothing. For 2 women known for putting their friendship on display, these missing gestures feel less like accidents and more like deliberate moves. It's like both of them are quietly drawing their battle lines in plain sight, and the tension is undeniable. The rift between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively has been dominating headlines for months now, and it all traces back to one messy trigger. The day Taylor was unwillingly dragged into Blake's bitter legal war with her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. What started as courtroom drama quickly turned into friendship chaos, and Taylor, who guards her brand like gold, wanted no part of the fallout. But here's the kicker. Blake didn't just roll over and accept it. Sources say she tried multiple times to patch things up, reaching out again and again in hopes of salvaging what they once had. From texts and voicemails to long emails spelling out her side, Blake allegedly poured her heart into making things right. And yet, Taylor's camp claims she's completely done. Friends close to the singer insist she's been ignoring every attempt. No replies, no callbacks, nothing but silence. That cold shoulder has left Blake with only one painful conclusion. Their friendship, once a Hollywood sisterhood, is officially finished. The fact that Taylor won't even acknowledge Blake's efforts has fans whispering that this isn't just a rift, it's a full-blown breakup between 2 of entertainment's biggest names. As a second insider spilled to RadarOnline.com, Blake has been pushing hard for a sit-down with Taylor, hoping for even the smallest conversation to clear the air. But every single attempt was met with silence. Texts, calls, invitations ignored. And now Blake has finally accepted the harsh truth. Taylor has moved on. She doesn't even bring Taylor's name up anymore. Friends say it's like she's erased her completely, as if their years of closeness never even existed. And Blake isn't just losing Taylor. Reports claim that members of the once iconic squad she and Taylor flaunted so proudly have also started pulling away. One by one, those glamorous allies are disappearing from her side, keeping their distance as her legal mess with It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni drags on. A handful may still be loyal, but the majority, they're gone. From A-list dinners to social media shoutouts, her name is slipping out of the mix, and insiders whisper, it's the clearest sign yet that Blake Lively isn't just losing a friend, she's losing her Hollywood power circle piece by piece. Now with whispers swirling that Taylor is preparing to officially revoke her godmother role to Blake Lively's kids, the chances of Blake making the guest list for Taylor and Travis Kelce's wedding are basically zero. What was once the final thread holding their friendship together looks set to be cut clean, leaving nothing but history and hard feelings behind. For years, Taylor's bond with James, Inez, Betty, and little Olin was the one piece of heart left in this fractured relationship. Even as the women grew apart, that role gave the illusion of connection. But if Taylor walks away from that too, it signals something much bigger. It's not just about a wedding snub, it's about shutting the door completely. According to what one insider told RadarOnline.com, this move isn't petty, it's deliberate. This goes beyond the question of a wedding invite. It's about setting limits. Taylor doesn't want the godmother role hanging over her or being used against her. She wants to close it off clearly, and that could mean doing it in a formal way. If true, we're not just looking at a friendship breakup. We're looking at Swift turning the page so hard, she's tearing it right out of the book. These latest moves only make the distance between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively impossible to ignore. From Taylor skipping Blake's birthday shout-out to Blake staying silent on Taylor's engagement to Travis Kelce, the quiet snubs are adding up, and fans are reading them as loud signs that the friendship is dead in the water. What once looked like sisterhood is now nothing but silence, and the gap between them is growing wider by the day. One insider painted the picture bluntly. At one point, Blake would have been at the heart of all this, part of Taylor's closest circle, possibly even standing with her at the wedding. Now she's not in the picture at all. That statement alone is chilling when you remember how public and proud these two used to be about their bond. And if Taylor does go through with officially reclaiming her godmother title, that won't just be a private decision. It'll be her way of slamming the book shut on an entire chapter of her life, sending the clearest signal yet that Blake Lively is out of the story for good. Celebrity fallouts aren't exactly rare. We've seen plenty of famous friendships crash and burn in the spotlight, but this one cuts deeper. No matter how it gets spun in the press, no friendship breakup is likely to sting as hard for Blake Lively as losing Taylor Swift. These weren't just casual red carpet acquaintances, they were inseparable. The kind of besties who turned every public appearance into a headline and every private moment into a memory fan's envy. Now, all of that history is being erased in real time. For Blake, this isn't just about another Hollywood bond gone bad. It's about being frozen out by the one person who used to be her loudest cheerleader. And for Taylor, it's about showing the world she's willing to burn bridges if it means protecting her peace. In a world full of celebrity breakups, this one might just go down as the most brutal of them all. What makes this fallout even wilder is how public it's become without either of them saying a single word. Fans are dissecting every move, every skipped post, every missing shout-out, every icy silence, and the clues are adding up like a trail of breadcrumbs. Social media is split between those who think Taylor's being ruthless and those who believe Blake brought this on herself with all the messy baggage from her legal drama. Insiders say Blake has been left rattled by how fast her world flipped. One minute, she was part of the tightest inner circle in Hollywood, and the next, she's standing on the outside watching it all from afar. Meanwhile, Taylor's engagement to Travis Kelce is being celebrated like a fairy tale moment, putting an even brighter spotlight on just how absent Blake is from the picture. And nothing will twist the knife deeper than Taylor and Travis's wedding day. Insiders whisper that the guest list is already shaping up to be a who's who of Hollywood's elite. Musicians, actors, athletes, all dressed to the nines for what's expected to be the event of the year. But one name that fans shouldn't expect to see on that golden invite? Blake Lively. The idea of Blake, once Taylor's ride or die, watching from the sidelines as her former best friend celebrates the biggest day of her life, is already being called the ultimate Hollywood humiliation. A woman who was once practically family, godmother to Taylor's adopted kids, center of the famous Girl Squad, reduced to an outsider with no seat, no mention, and no role in the fairy tale. For Blake, that public snub won't just hurt personally, it'll sting professionally, reminding the world that her star power isn't enough to shield her from Swift's icy cutoff. When the spotlight finally hits Taylor and Travis's wedding, the story won't just be about the dress or the vows, It'll be about who's there and who's missing. Blake Lively's absence will speak louder than 1,000 speeches, cementing the end of one of Hollywood's most high-profile friendships in the coldest, most public way possible. Once the picture-perfect besties, now split by silence, legal drama, and icy moves that cut deeper than words ever could. And that's the thing. This isn't just a breakup between friends. It's a warning shot to anyone in Taylor's world. Cross her, and you're out for good. Blake's downfall from Godmother to Ghost at the wedding is proof that in Taylor's empire, loyalty isn't just valued, it's demanded. This saga is far from over, though. Hollywood's watching, fans are dissecting, and if there's one place that's gonna keep breaking it down with no filter, it's right here. Keep it locked on BarzBuzz, where the real stories behind the glitz get told